All right, mic check 1 2. It's your boy DJ Mike C's, straight from the underground, the show. You dig what I'm saying? And damn, it's just hot out here in this boy. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Ryan hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening?
Underground show. You know how we do. Representing for the 216 and the surrounding areas. And y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hang out with my man Ryan. We gonna talk about the things he's got on. He has a few avenues that he goes down. You know, he's a producer, you know what I'm saying? He's also an artist, if you will. He gets it on the 1 2, and he got a couple other surprises, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for the most part, my man Ryan,
good to meet you.
Same here, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Besides this 200-degree weather outside,
I know, man. People, you know, just falling out like flies out in this boy for real, though. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like we gonna just keep it straight, you know, in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So just right off the bat, you know, when I first started doing information for you, trying to, you know, actually seeking you out, you know what I'm saying? You know, you had, you know, an acronym for your name. You know, it's RYAN, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me, what does that stand for?
RYAN stands for Royally Yours.
Okay.
I don't have a meaning or words for the A and N. Usually I allow people to fill the A and N themselves. I've gotten some interesting things.
Right.
But when I say royally yours, what I mean is kind of like respectfully by your side, or respectfully there to help.
Okay.
You know, like the way royalty would observe over a community or what have you. It would be with
just overlooking, overseeing, if you will.
Exactly.
Okay. That's
but in fairness is what I'm saying.
Okay. That's what's up. Gotta be fair about it. You dig what I'm saying?
Certainly.
Now, when I, you know, read over, you know, some of the info, bio information, things like that, you have some musical influences, you know what I'm saying? And it's just really particularly like certain people. It's not really a large group, if you will, you know what I'm saying? So, but obviously, you know what I'm saying, you are a producer by trade.
Yes, sir.
So talk about some of the people that in the industry and locally as well that, you know what I'm saying, influence you, you know what I'm saying, to do this thing.
Known producers, I'd have to say NIKA and Ferrante. They were two composers from like the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Amazingly, a violinist that I've been working with, his grandfather is NIKA.
Okay.
And if you Google NIKA, this guy is like one of the greatest composers of all time.
So you get deep into this.
Fortunately, knowing him, I've been able to, because he has literally a chest full of written compositions on staff paper that his grandfather wrote. So he'll come in and play his violin of the stuff that was never published.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
That's deep.
NIKA and Ferrante, definitely Jay Dilla.
Right.
If you like hip hop, you don't like Dilla.
Right.
You don't like hip hop.
Okay. Right. Dilla is the man, you know what I'm saying, from every perspective just about.
And besides Dilla, I don't really know who's producing Sade's music, but whoever that is, they're special. Sade and Lil Dragon.
Okay.
Locally, it's a producer named Lady Trauma.
Well, female.
The illest.
What?
I'm not trying to challenge anybody, but if you know a female that produces better than her, I want to meet her.
Oh.
And Trauma's in a wheelchair, paraplegic from her
waist down.
That's it.
Oh, but she just made the fingers do the work then.
Unbelievably
That's
so.
what's up, you know what I'm saying? We got to get at it, you know what I'm saying? Get some music, you know what I'm saying, on with her, you know what I'm saying, on the underground show. Lady Trauma, okay. Anybody else locally?
I mean, you know, my homeboys that produce tracks for me, like Justin FRALEY or Mike Cato.
Okay. That's what's up.
Even though I don't converse with my cat, Napoleon and STEVEWL, I still respect his artist ability.
Respect to him.
So Steve, shout out to Napoleon and STEVEWL. Shout out to your artist ability.
Right.
That's pretty much it on the local end.
Okay. So generally, what is your instrument of choice, if you will? You know, what do you use to, you know, make it happen? You know, I was, like I said, doing my research. I see in the blue room.
In the blue room.
You know what I'm saying? You had the keyboard and You know, so I think what you had like an MPC board. What is it? Or do you? Should I say do you really disclose those type of things?
Oh yeah, I have no problem with that. It's not necessarily the tools you use, it's how your fingers play across them, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, you know, we can have $1 million equipment and all suck at it. So it wouldn't matter if I was mentioning
pretty much,
suck, you know.
Okay, so you said it's an MPD?
MPD is it's the equivalent of an MPC. It's made by Kai. It's just a controller pad. It doesn't have sounds in it like an MPC does. But it powers what's in your hard drive.
Okay. So you can still cut things up.
Oh yeah. You can chop samples and put it across the pads.
Okay.
It's the same
thing.
Okay,
really. That's what's up. By you being a producer, you know, do you think like the term that they have out there, you know, as far as the recording goes, or the term or the phrase, should I say, it has to be industry standard. Do you think that's, you know, do you think that's underrated?
I think it's overrated, the term industry standard. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I think industry standard is an overrated concept because I'll make this equivalent in women, for example.
Okay.
Everybody swears Halle Berry is fine.
Right.
I don't, truthfully. I think she's cute. Personally, I think Elise Neal, Kimberly Elise.
Right, I feel you.
You know, set it off. With the lips, the nose. Nobody feels me on this, but I'm comfortable saying she's gorgeous to me.
Okay.
And
so in essence, that it's a preference then.
That's it.
Okay.
What is the industry? Not asking you, but rhetorically speaking, what is the industry standard? Does it have to have this level of clarity or this amount of bass? I mean, music is gonna move you if it's good, regardless if it's recorded on Pro Tools or on a Atari. Good is good.
Right. So let's rewind, you know, saying for a sec. You know, saying how did you really, you know, get into this game? You know, saying who was it that, you know, put you in front of it? Was it just the automatic love for producing music? Because I know you play keys, so did you play piano or anything like that just kind of turned it on? Or
no, what happened was I was going to school for architecture.
Okay.
I wanted to be an architect. Amazingly, my counselor put me in engineering classes, and engineering and architecture is really two different things. So you take an engineering classes, they won't translate over to an architecture degree. At that point, being discouraged about, man, I just lost a year of college,
right, in your life,
you know, and
some money.
Right. My cat, Napoleon STEVEWL, I was just mentioning, he went to school in Columbus, and he was a manager of a studio at his school. So we could literally sleep in the studio,
just get it in.
And I didn't really have an interest in producing music, but I was interested in free expression. You know, with architecture and engineering, it's laws and rules to how tall something can be, its weight, zoning, etc., etc. With music, it's like, you know, some of our best lyricists aren't really that good, but
they can feel,
express themselves. That's what really pushed me in music, is it allowed me to be whoever I wanted to be.
And then you kind of had the advantage because you had open access.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? You miss out on a few people like that. You know, now you are artist, you know what I'm saying, as well. And we'll talk about some of the joints you got out in a minute. But being a producer, has that ever clashed with you as being an artist? You know, what is a good example of that?
Previously, for myself, it clashed because I used to do what I'm sure every producer does, is try to make so many tracks a day.
Right.
And then the hot tracks, I would set them aside just for myself. But the dumb thing to me is that they were hot, but they weren't my kind of hot.
Right.
See, I can make a Just Blaze, not that I'm Just Blaze, but I can make something that's exciting, but that's not the type of music I should be rhyming on.
Okay.
So I'm setting aside the exciting stuff, but it's really not matching. You know, so that's where being a producer and being an artist had is problems because I kept saving the stuff that wasn't for me in the first place.
Right.
And then I kept trying to hold on to it like I'm only going to use
This is for me.
But it doesn't even fit my sound, you know?
Trying to just to fit it in or
force it.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So from paying attention to smart producers, I've learned that you have to know, Miles Davis' theory is less is better.
Okay.
You have to know how to keep things simple. Great producers leave a hole in the music so you can rhyme on it.
Okay.
Beat makers fill the beat up with so many instruments. There's really nowhere for words to go.
Okay. That's what's up. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's a definite perspective. You know what I'm saying? On how you know what I'm saying, get it in. You know. Right quick, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's hot as shit in the land, y'all. I don't know if I've ever said that while we, you know what I'm saying, first got up in this boy, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost 100 degrees outside, so.
What's the humidity percentage?
It's got to be at least about 70,
right.
At least, because it's like dripping wet, man, you know. Once again, I don't know if you guys, you know what I'm saying, I hope you guys had a happy holiday. What'd you do for the 4th, man?
I took my daughter down to Lakewood Park.
Okay. She is the most beautiful thing to you.
Yes, she is.
Okay, because I see that on your post, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook,
my
man.
Girl.
Okay.
As soon as the fireworks let off, she's one. She starts saying, I'm scared. I'm like, where did you get I'm scared?
Right.
That's what I did for the 4th of July. We had a good time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, but in the meantime, yo, you know what I'm saying, me and my boy Rob, we going to run out to the stove, you know, grab a couple of more brews. But in the meantime, what I need y'all to do, y'all stay right here. We're going to jump into another hot video from the 216 because that's how we represent all day. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Me and my man Ryan will be back. We're going to talk about some hot tracks and some kind of controversial things. You dig what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all in a minute. Mike C's. Peace.
What's going on, man? How you been?
I'm chilling, man. What you been up to, man?
Man, just taking care of the girl, man, my son and shit, man. That's it. How about you? You still doing music?
I got a few ventures going on, man. I'm good though, man. But you still doing the music, man?
Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? I'm a new money, see with the C recline. Made you bust 3 times, so I have to remind you. By the time fucking 2G, you wine so anxious at the mirror, got down time. You do find out, so you had to fall out. Don't matter, cause the nigga wasn't me, no how. You know I'm willing to not catch feelings. Girl, you so sweet, I might need feelings. Look in my eyes while I eat you alive. How'd you wanna get another piece of the pie? Between you and I'm trying to get between them thighs. And never make it hard to decide. The simple fact that I'm getting that, and you on the girls that just hit me back. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Sex tape on rewind. I just wanna put one. She let her do a face down, ass up with the legs back, handcuffs from the ankles, tongue game from her neck down to her navel. When they go D. Did you feel this able than this? She feeling I'ma kill it for every minute, a minute, but I'm not finishing till she finished, so we just beginning. Have a face square like she's sucking on the limit, cause we got it for a minute. Have me nibble in the middle while I'm feeling on your nipple in the middle, pussy pie like a pistol. My sex game so official. I get it right where I kiss you, no issue. When you come, I need no tissue, cause I'ma lick it up right after you nut. Every drip, every drop, I'ma clean your spills, I don't need no mind. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna put one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna put one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna put one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna put one. She want a nigga nigga who can beat it up and eat it up and leave it in the gut like, take that. And a nigga who can keep it up and put it in her butt like, take that. Go back down memory lane. I had you going insane. Oh, baby, I ain't Trey, but the neighbors know my name. Motonio, Scorpio, eat it up on the bathroom floor. She don't mean no more wet when she say that she swallow more. She get that oochie coochie, that yummy yummy, that juicy fruity, that ooh wee. When I hit up on the back, she screaming loud. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time. Yeah, you bad, yeah, you fine. Remember back when I blew your mind? Gone with the sex tape on rewind. I just wanna fuck one more time.
Can we fuck one more time? Can we fuck
I just wanna fuck one more time.
Can we fuck one more time? Can we fuck
I just wanna fuck one more time.
Can we fuck one more time? Yeah. I just wanna feel you with me one more time.
Follow. Car on the front lawn, front doors unlocked, bottles on the
All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your man Mike C's coming back at you. You know what I'm saying? We just came from the hot video from the 216. Me and my man Rob, we just got back from the store. We just down just a couple of brews right quick. And, you know what I'm saying? We going to get back into the action. Shouts out to my other homies, you know what I'm saying, that I get down in the underground with. Don't forget, Saturday night, WCSB 89.3. My man Gino G Ice, my bad. G Ice is in the building, you know what I'm saying? 216 Radio. Listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but, you know what I'm saying, the local, the hotness, you dig what I'm saying? DJ Tech on the ones and twos. And, you know what I'm saying, that's what we do. So, without, you know, much further ado, me and my man Rob, is it still hot out here, man?
It's like it got hotter.
It's
I mean, it's cool down here.
right.
Man,
it's just a scorch out here. So, you know, as we get back into the things that we are doing, and we're going to push it on. So, we're going to get back into the music aspect of this, and so people can get a better understanding of your music, your style, your genre. Is that what the hate that word?
me and you both.
Oh man,
It's right up there with swag.
right. Too many ways to describe, but you know, for let's say this, for one of the first project that you have out, this description right here, which I'm talking about, which is called Guy and Girl Music. Just define that right quick.
Guy and girl music is it's compromise with it's like music guys and girls together to listen to. You know, you're in the car with some lady, she want to play R&B all the way to where you want to play Q.
You want to bounce it out a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a smooth medium. It's like hip hop and R&B combined. I mean, you know, if it has expletives in it, it's not major expletives.
It falls right into place.
There you go.
It's what you know what I'm saying, I understand what you're saying. This is what I call cognac music, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's yakky, you know what I'm saying?
Right
It's
on.
smooth, but it still has a little edge to it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And definitely, you know, like you said, you know, when you go out, you know, everybody want to have a good time, but they want to hear the same thing on the radio when everybody feeling good, you know what I'm saying? It's a hot night like tonight, got the window open, everybody want to hear the same joint, you dig what I'm saying? So I can definitely understand that. So, so let's turn one more corner. Like from the production standpoint of it all, do you have any do's and don'ts as a producer at all? You know,
Absolutely. One don't, in my opinion, is if you sample, don't sample in mono.
okay,
Because there's too many things you miss out on when you only get a mono signal.
as one signal,
Right
I
up the
know.
middle, as opposed to, you know, you want, sometimes they play a guitar riff on the right and then something else on the left. You actually want that width in your music, but if you sample in mono, it's everything up the middle. And knowing from mixing songs, the lead vocal is
Hey,
always
when I
in
get
the
off
middle.
work, I'm
You're
gonna
right.
listen to
So they
Mom.
can't be on top of each other. You know, but if you have that stereo sample,
Good point. I like that.
it's, if you have a stereo sample, you know the music is wide.
Exactly.
Vocals in the middle, so it's kind of like it's
6 all over.
Yes,
surrounding
I did. Hey.
the vocal.
So
Band.
in the
Anyway,
recording
you a
session,
rapper or producer?
instead of dumping, most people dump their vocals at the top. You will put them in the middle.
I do.
I
do.
That's what's up.
And I record all vocals
Okay,
in
so what's this two-seater concept out here?
48 K as opposed to 44.
Okay.
And
You
I just-
reverb at all, softly at all?
Softly, but you know, reverb is so
I'm on the line
phony,
with Lisa Bonet.
because it's
Was at the
not real
West End.
reverb
It's
unless
like,
you
oh,
record
I
it in a
do have
reverb
protection. I was
space.
like, hell
So,
yeah, I ain't trying
you know, it's
to
not
use
gonna
it.
actually
I just
put it
want to lay down,
Yeah.
say something
Dimension,
amusing.
depth,
Lately, I'll amuse
unless it's a
you.
real
Maybe you get a kick out of me and what I'm saying.
That's
You hear that? That's
Now
reality.
you guys,
That's what they
production
playing.
101,
They
take
playing in the
take for
background.
ease.
Sorry,
Use it,
love,
see
this
what
is
happened. Google me, send me an email, tell me what happened. You know what I'm saying? We love to debate this again. You dig what I'm saying? I know he would want to see.
all definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. So, okay, so let's talk about the music. Now, you got a few joints out there, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, I've heard them. And, you know, they all hot.
Thank you.
All right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention, you know, some of the songs that you have out, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to give me a response that you got from them when you put them out there.
Certainly.
Okay. Now, the first one, like for me, and like we was talking earlier, you know what I'm saying? This is what made me want to pursue you out because, you know, it's 2012 and, you know, I'm looking on Facebook and I seen this guy, he made this song called Lisa Bonet.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, for anybody who, you know, in the age realm, you all know who Lisa Bonet is, you know, Cosby Show. So, you know what I'm saying? At that time, she was fun.
She was.
Fun, you know what I'm saying? So, this guy, you know what I'm saying, made a song about it. So, what was the response you got on that?
From Lisa Bonet.
Oh, what's up? So, you did get a response.
I was driving.
Okay.
Came on, I stopped in the middle of the intersection. I'm not kidding you, man. I read it. It was one of the better moments of my making life.
Right. That's one of the appreciations.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was. She said,
Through the connection of our eyes, soul, spirit, and words. Let me swerve down the curves, everybody's the core. Show me lovely inner visions of a union that soars. In FN, no force needed, show we begin.
Right.
What you like for me to run, what you call game
performances coming
again,
up
huh?
in the LA area. I like to attend.
I mean, book my show, dude.
So I was looking around. I don't know if you know Q Nice,
Yeah.
but I was hollering.
Shouts out to Q Nice, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Q was in LA. I'm
Yeah,
like, Q,
for
man,
sure.
I need to do the show in LA. You know?
Real quick.
But see, he didn't have things set up at the point he does now.
Right, because he was just getting in at that point, maybe?
He was.
Okay.
I think like maybe that week. Right.
So you just started.
Just.
Okay. Now the second one it's like, it's pretty much a marker for anybody who's in the underground that's really seriously doing it, you know what I'm saying? And that is Fuck 107.9.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so obviously the name in itself is a triggering point. So
Indeed.
what was the response you got off of that?
Two responses. One response was, "Oh man, we should, have a rally." A lot of artists were saying that to me.
Wow.
It's also a small contingency of about 100 young men that have Fuck 107.9 t-shirts.
Wow.
I'm supposing they heard the song and did it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they already thought of that
They
before
was
I did.
already there.
But on the other side, it was people like, "Oh yeah, I feel that way, but I wouldn't say that out loud." And I'm thinking,
Okay, so quick synopsis of what it was.
Fuck 107.9.
Well, in short.
Shortly said,
You're right.
is me saying, "Fuck 107.9, the radio station. I don't need your help. You don't ever have to play my music.
Right.
I'm not gonna live and die on y'all giving me speeds. You haven't helped me thus far. Hence the reason you can't mute me,
Right.
because you're not taking anything away from me.
Right.
You haven't given me anything. So
Okay.
at this point, it's just like, it's not so much I want to exercise my freedom of speech. It's more like I want to let 107.9 know you don't contain me.
Do you think that this is just a sidebar, like back in the day, and I had to, use New York as a backdrop, but, they were very fluent, you know, about hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and broadcasting local artists. And I guess kind of sort of, do you feel like that should have been a contingency for 107? I mean, it's happening now, but maybe on a very, very broader spectrum, you know what I'm saying? And it went all broad, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure it was contained to a certain degree, but you know, Red Alert, you know what I'm saying? He did everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not the same here. It's just a select few. So,
well, my train of thought is every radio station, you know, major or small city, more or less has a responsibility to highlight decent artists from that city. Now, that isn't even to say I should be on 107.9.
okay.
But it shouldn't be that if you pay money, you get on 107.9.
Yeah.
We should have good artists representing Cleveland, even if it's not me, on 107.9.
Okay.
And it's not like that. It's, and we all know about pay over scam. We know.
Well, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's a part of the game.
And then we get the runaround like, we'll sing a song to home jams. I'm not interested in being on home jams. I don't want to get played once a week for one time. Like,
every, what, 3 months?
Every
Maybe.
3 months.
Maybe so. And it'll probably be about 3 o'clock in the morning.
And then you telling all your friends, man, turn the 107 I'll be on there at 10 o'clock. I'm not promoting
Man, I'm
that.
gonna mixtape tonight, son.
Exactly.
What's going in, son?
Exactly.
son.
And that's what they do. That's what they do. I'm 33. You think I'm going to tell my friends, yo, listen to 107.9, I'm going to be on there for 110?
Right.
Nowhere near.
Now, Skittles and iced tea. Okay. Now, for you all who do not know, this is definitely a tribute song to my man Trayvon Martin. You dig what I'm saying? And like we was talking earlier, you know what I'm saying, when I first listened to the song myself, and you know the public record of the, you know what I'm saying, of the lady who called in, you know, you had the samples and you played them right in order. I was like, damn. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. You can't get this, you know what I'm saying? So, but in that in itself, that was enough right there in itself. But what was the other triggering point that just made you feel that you had to compel to write about it?
First of all, real quick, shout out to Justin FRALEY for the production on that.
Yo.
Me having a child.
Okay.
You know, clearly everybody, I'd expect, once they have a child, sees things differently. Previously, I would have just felt like I did the same day Rodney King. I was in like maybe 8th grade when the Rodney King came. And I remember, and this is funny, but I remember that day. I remember I didn't fully understand what happened, but I felt like something crazy was about to happen in the world.
Right.
I felt like a bomb was about to drop. It just felt like pandemonium.
You can feel the tension.
Totally.
Right.
Now, on the flip side, with the Trayvon Martin thing and me having a daughter,
Okay.
you know, I'm taking the feeling I had from the Rodney King, like how unstable the world felt that day. And me having a child and somebody walking up behind her like Trayvon Martin and shooting.
So, to sum it up, and I'm not cutting you off,
no.
It would be a sign of this time.
In a sense.
You dig
For
what I'm
me.
saying? Right, because for me, Rodney King, I'm graduating out of high school. Okay, so it's still 20 years later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a generation
Right.
in itself. So for that, I think that is almost a sign of this time of where we stand, you know, as, you know, people in itself, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so on how it goes. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying, I knew that moment, it was explosive, but it was personal because I had a child.
Right.
If I didn't have a child, I would have just been like, man, somebody killed a black man. I'd have still been upset.
Right, but not
me
as,
having a child,
right.
it's like that could happen to my child.
Right.
And really the purpose of us making the song was to take all the money we made from it and donate it. Like, I could care less.
That's what's up.
My train of thought was I could care less who spends it. Just spend that $1.29. We gonna send all of it we get.
Can people still do that right now?
Definitely.
Okay, and where's it at?
It's on Reverb Nation.
Okay.
www.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to
Reverb Nation.
represent. Please represent. You know what I'm saying? the cause it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? My man doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Help out the cause. You know.
ReverbNation.com.
Okay.
/royally yours. That's ROY.
We'll put it down on the screen. So
thank you. 'Cause I get confused with my Y's and my L's.
Okay, that's cool. So
but, you know, I just want to say, even
Yeah.
if we sent in, I mean, it was more than that the first go round. But even if we turn in $9 to Trayvon Martin Foundation, it's still doing our part.
Exactly.
Doing our part isn't doing a Facebook post or blogging or complaining or doing your part is doing your part.
Got to
you
be
know,
monetary.
have to do something. Have to do something because you know that little $9 could be the lawyer's dinner for the day or whatever. Who knows?
But right.
It's a part.
It's a part. Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it was shocking. You know, even in the industry, you know, you see a lot of people latch on to it. You know, I think Jeezy might have did one, and maybe I think that might be about it. And I don't know if that's all I heard, but. You know, and I don't think, you know, a lot of people might not want to jump over, you know what I'm saying? They want to overdo it too, you know what I'm saying? So I can respect that from you too.
You know, Mike, can I say this to you?
Sure.
I related to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You know, Jordan has donated money to UNC, North Carolina, Tar Heels. And it's black schools, HBCs, or historically black schools that are closing
because
they don't get the money. North Carolina does not need Mike's 5 or 10 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get money hand over fist.
They do. Yeah. Clark needs your 10 million.
Yes, they do.
Morris Brown needs it. So that's my thing is
it's always
hip hop artists should be stepping up. Like this your moment.
Right. Here's your chance to shine.
That's it.
That's what's up.
That's it. Okay. I guarantee you if this had anything to do with country singers, they'd have 30-minute special about it, et cetera, et cetera.
Exposed. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying? So let's lighten it up a little bit, which is a good theory, transition into, really. You ain't know.
Really, you ain't know.
Okay. And if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, that's the blog series that he has going on. So, real quickly, sum that up for us right quick of what it is.
Really, you ain't know is an acronym for RYAN. Now, I know no, spelled with a K.
Yeah,
but I had to figure that out. Make it fit.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So, I turned it into Really, You Ain't Know. Really, You Ain't Know is really 32 questions I asked 60 people, 30 women. 30 men about the opposite sex or their preferences about the opposite sex. And I'll be honest, the reason why I decided to do it is for promo for my own music.
Okay.
But I just felt it's a genius way to get people who don't know me or otherwise.
But it's hot though. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And you had this one of the questions in there. You know what I'm saying? I think it was. What is one of the biggest turnoffs or something like that?
Oh yeah.
And I just had to jump into that, you know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest turnoffs for me, you know what I'm saying, is ladies with busted feet. You dig what I'm saying? I know I got on sandals right now, but look, you know what I'm saying, ladies, if y'all out there and y'all feet all busted up, you know what I'm saying, y'all been sitting up under the desk all long here, getting on top of them. It's a million lotion bottles on every other cubicle. Please go invest in that. You know what I'm saying? To get yourself together because, I'm a married man and I'm going to tell you 100, but still I'm a man in itself. And if your toes ain't together, don't be wearing them shoes that have your toes hanging on the end of the ground. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. Okay? Thank you. That's just my take out of that.
I totally agree, man. I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? But out of the few different questions that you did ask, what was the most honest answer that you got? Should I say, who do you think got you the most where did you think you got the most honesty from out of all of the questions?
Oh, probably the most honesty in my blog came from a young lady by the name of Leah McMichael.
Right.
She's extremely, you might have seen her.
I've seen it. I watched it.
And I think one question I have in the blog that I haven't got to thus far is, who is the most attractive person of the opposite sex non-famous in the city of Cleveland.
Wow.
And a lot of women answer with the same guy, which is my homeboy, Jay Fraley. And I was like, this was to be expected. Jay gets that kind of love, you know? So I'm like, right on. But one girl was kind of like, it was almost kind of like she sensed that was the typical answer. She was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not using that.
I'm not doing that. I'm going to be me.
Else.
Right.
And I appreciated that, though, because the honesty of it is people don't want to admit they crushing on somebody on camera.
Right. No, they can't do that. They can't do that.
They can't, but a lot of people able to name who they thought it was.
That's what's up. Say good to my man in the house, my man, cameraman, Keo. Yo, well, how we looking on time? Yo, we good? 22. Okay, that's what's up. So let's get this together. Clarify now, you do have some projects out here.
I do.
Okay, so clarify how many you have out here. I think the first one is two-seater, and that's the girl and the guy style of genre music, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now number two, this is the latest project you're working out, which is due out in September.
September 4th.
Okay.
Specifically because I know 9/11 is coming, so I want to make a song about 9/11 on this album.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so describe your latest project. I did this for you.
I did this for you. Long story short, my girlfriend broke up.
Right.
During this breakup period, the mother of my child, during this breakup period,
Right.
a whole lot of unexpected stuff happened. And instead of me trying to understand it, I just started praying.
Okay.
And via me praying, God told me what to do. He told me, I'm putting the layers into this.
Right.
Take a break. I'm going to handle it.
Right.
She'll come around.
Right.
She'll see things the way you're trying to explain to her.
Okay.
You just have to step back. Literally, I spent the amount of time God told me to just take my energy off of her.
Right.
And everything came back full circle. It's supposed to. Okay. So I call it, I did this for you because a lot of times, a lot of people say something that happened to them they don't want to talk about. They don't want to tell stuff you want to talk about. You don't want to get it out your mouth. So in this album, I'm sacrificing myself,
Right.
such as Jesus did,
Right.
for the good of the people. Not that I'm Jesus, but I'm saying
Right.
I'm sacrificing
In
telling
theory.
my story. I'm doing this for you.
Okay.
You can live vicariously through me.
Right.
Opening myself.
So now we know, and two-seater, well, let's say two-seater. How can people get a hold of that? Is that out iTunes?
You know what? I actually retired two-seater from iTunes.
Stop it.
I got 1,000 downloads,
Okay.
so that was healthy. But
All right.
I don't want anybody who likes my music to go get two-seater now.
Why?
I want it. You know what? Because I can email it to them for free. So if they're
Okay.
interested in it, I'll email it to them. They can have the album now. I want them to focus on getting that girl and guy stuff. That had to get out of my system because I had girls in the.
I mean, but that's just a naturalization of an artist. You know, saying you go from one level to the next. So
Agreed.
okay.
But I prefer they not spending money on that.
All
You
right.
want to spend your $10? You feeling froggy one day? You want to leave? Spend that $10 on I did this for you.
Okay,
You know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up. All right. And you did all the production?
On two-seater, no. On I did this for you. I'm probably going to do 85% of it. It's not finished thus far.
Okay.
But I know exactly the lane I want to drive in on this album. Hence, I have to do it.
That's what's up. All right. Well, quickly, we got to get the hell up out of here because it's damn hot. You know what I'm saying? We got some other things to do. But nonetheless, contact information. If folks want to get at you for production, studio time, how do they do that?
The studio is called The Garden. I'm really tripping, man. It's so hot. My memory
No,
is
man.
so
Right.
lost.
This is short term.
My brain is a hard drive.
Right. Once it get hot, it's over.
That's it.
That's it.
It's called The Garden Sounds Sweet. It's a play on words. It's really like The Garden Sounds Sweet.
All right.
But nonetheless, if you need to record, it's 5 hours for 100. 1 hour for 30. My cell phone number is 216-647-3120. Mixing and mastering. Mixing is $50 a song, regardless of how long it takes to mix it. Mastering is $25. Now, if you come with more than, let's say, 6 songs, you're going to get a bulk price.
Okay.
You're not going to still be paying $75 a song.
Right, I understand that.
Because, it has to be affordable. But
You want to make sure to get the quality. Well, you're going to get that anyway, regardless.
one thing I can say to artists now,
Okay.
regardless where you go, get your music mixed and mastered. Don't play with that. Like,
Don't just come straight out the box and go.
don't do that. Even if it's not me, go to so-and-so down the street, get it mixed and mastered, because people don't respect music that's way lower than what they hear on the radio. Lower in volume.
Right. All right, well, production 102, you know what I'm saying? There's another one for y'all, you dig what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? We got to get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Thank you for having me.
Man, thanks for coming down, man. I really appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, don't forget, you know what I'm saying? Check this man out. Pick up his, you know what I'm saying, his material, you know what I'm saying? Special, you know what I'm saying? Skittles and iced tea, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely for a great cause. You dig what I'm saying? Don't forget to check out your boy DJ Mike C's. You can follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get at me, you know what I'm saying? You want to get on the show, you know what I'm saying? Send your bios to me at gmail.com, DJ Mike C's. It's all right here, you can see. And once again, the show is not over, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get my man Ryan in the booth and, going to show you how the artist side of things goes down. So, in the meantime, for my Raw Dynamics family, to everybody out there in the 216 that represents the underground, this is your man DJ Mike C, straight from the underground, the show.
Crossbodies on the front lawn.